Welcome back to Toxicity. Today we're talking about just expecting to do it all. The corporate baddie, the emotional support human, trying to navigate that while also having time for yourself.
You try to hide the pain, but it's too loud. Your weight is pulling you down like a cloud. This is toxicity, breaking you apart. Talk about your trauma, tearing at your heart.
Doing the most, booked, busy, burnt out. Part 1.
I don't know how I became a corporate baddie and thought that was the quintessential luxury, the quintessential career path for me. But it's just really, really tough trying to work like you don't have children, right? Like, who decided that school would start at 8 o'clock and finish at 3 when my job starts at 9 and finishes at 5? So mothering like you don't have a job, working like you don't have children, being a wife like you don't have those other things to do, and also finding time for yourself, working out, skin routine, hair routine, all of these things. And in this economy, who got the money to do it all? To have a sitter, have a gym membership, have luxury hair care and skin care items. So I feel like that's a struggle every millennial in our generation is really fighting with, right? Like, how do I be the best at everything and still keep my head on my shoulders, like still keep sanity?
I have no words because I am falling apart day by day. Like, I'm just, my day starts at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I get up, I get a run in, I get some workout time in, I prep my husband's coffee, my coffee, the kids' bottles, right? I get those things situated. I prep a breakfast, but 4 a.m. is when my day always starts. 12 a.m. is when I go to sleep. So I get about 4 hours of sleep a day. On the weekends, because I'm trying to catch up on what I have not caught up with during the week, I maybe get 3 hours every weekend. For the last 2.5 weekends, I've gotten 3 hours every weekend. And I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the expectation because at one time I thought yeah, let me climb the ladder to success. Let me get that VP role. Let me do all of this. But then when I became a mother, I was like, no, I can't do all of this. I can't be a corporate baddie and be a mother and be a wife and be a home taker and cook and clean. I can't do it all. I'm one person. And now, it's my own damn fault. I'm going to tell you the truth because who told me to be a whatnot reseller? Who told me to start this podcast? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You told me. That's all I know. Called me out on put me on blast on social media. No, but honestly, I mean, if you didn't put pressure, it wasn't going to happen. And we talked about it a lot, right? But to your point, it's like, it feels like, I don't think you can. And that's okay. I don't think you can do it all. And that's okay. And I think.
So what do you let slip then? What do you let slip? You can't let slip being a partner or a mother, right? Because those things you're expected to, or you should expect to be frontline on, like how you expect your partner to be frontline on. So you cannot do that. You can't let those things slip at home. But then what do? You put yourself on the back burner. You take a cut in your career. It's those things that keep on. Like I left everybody knows I left a really good job because I wanted to be a mom. And my husband was accepting enough to follow me wherever I went and just say, hey, yeah, you want to quit? Stay home with the baby. And when I did get back out into the field that I was in, which was, I was in marketing for almost 18 years of my career, I decided that's not what I wanted to do anymore. It was too draining for me. It was too time consuming. And For me, I wanted to be more present in my kids' lives and not work after 5. I wanted to clock in, clock out, and that was it. So that's what I took a step down in whatever job career I wanted, right? So I put, in some aspect, you put yourself on the back burner, right? Because now you start chopping down the things you worked so hard to get over the years, right? So, and you and I have had many conversations about this. Like, we have no vision for that anymore. It's all about the kids and being present, you know, because life could be taken away like that. And what do you have to show for it? The money in your account? No, that's not what you have. You have the memories that you leave behind with your little ones. So it's not, I think it's always going to be that you have to let yourself fall a little bit, because those two other things of being a mom first and a partner need to come first.
I can tell you what makes it to the bottom of the list. Those dishes in that sink. That laundry on that couch that's staring back at me like, you see me here.
Don't even talk about laundry right now, because after I leave here, I have to go home and do 2 loads of laundry and fold the clothes and pack away the winter clothes and make sure the summer clothes. I got a whole set of shit to do.
First of all, this year and this spring, winter playing in our faces, I could not figure out for the life of me if I could put away my winter clothes. But
my zucchini wasn't even growing till like
zucchini. But honestly, I think you're right. Like, in a previous episode, we talked about the good daughter tax, right? Like, we put ourselves last always so that we can meet and fix the expectations of other things. And you can't let, for children, you got to take care of it. You have to keep them alive. So that can't slip, right? Your spouse or your significant other, sometimes that takes a beating, right? But it depends on who you're with that's able to ride out with you and have that understanding and help work, because relationships are work, and that's another episode. But relationships are work, but, you know, kind of help you through that and help you manage the kids and the household. But yeah, my household looks like crap. If you don't give me 3 business day notice that you're coming over, don't come over, because you're going to be walking over laundry. You're going to have to scooch the laundry on the couch aside. It's going to be a mess. The dishes are going to be piled up from breakfast. It's not being done. And I don't know how my mom did it. Like, I don't know, because I can't do it.
I'm not going to talk about them right now, because that was a different breed of women, okay? I'm tired, and I'm allowed to voice that I'm tired, okay? Because I work like a dog. Like, and this is going back, like, one of my friends recently said, you are such a go-getter. You are a go-hard. Whatever you say, you make happen like that, because you just have the vision for it. You have the willpower. And my friend told me, you, like, out of everybody I know, you have the most willpower. It's not the first time I've heard that. My father has also commented on that about me. But it's not because I truly want to do these things. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Reluctantly kicking and screaming, you're doing it.
It's not because I want to do them. It's because I feel like I have no other choice. Like, I feel like to escape one thing, I need to do something else. To escape one thing, I need to do something else. And it's a cycle.
That sounds like ADHD to me.
It is a cycle. Oh my God. So I can tell you, like, I said to myself, I said, I'm going to be a whatnot reseller. I could do this. This is great. Why I did that to myself? Because now I have no time. Now I'm the shipping person. I'm the label person. I gotta keep up with my USPS supplies. I have to do everything, you know, all while signing a lease for a warehouse, all while trying to get myself in order to really establish a business. And not only that, I am an 8-to-4 worker for the health system. So that job I want to keep. That's the job I told my father for the last 3 years. I said, I'm going to get into the health system. I'm going to do it. And lo and behold, I did it. Right. And that's the job that pays my insurance. That does everything, you know, and I have an understanding team. They're so brilliant. They're brilliant people I work with. And I think to myself, why the hell am I a whatnot reseller? Didn't I bust my ass for this other job, right? But that's besides the point. I do that on the side as like a hustle. But then I said to myself, oh, like I don't have more stuff. Let's do a podcast. And here we are doing a podcast on a beautiful ass Sunday. We could be outside. I could be outside. And I'm inside.
You're saying a lot of things to yourself except rest.
Okay, but this is what I'm going back to, right?
Yeah.
I feel like in some retrospect, you put yourself last all the time because you're taking care of your family. You're taking care of yourself. You're saying, oh, what can I do to make more money, to help my partner out, even though they may not say it? You're just like, you want to feel like you're contributing more. So what can I do? What can I do to establish something, to leave a legacy behind for my kids, you know, with my spouse? And how can I do these things? How can I help my parents? How can I do these things? How can I do all of it? Right? And then you burn out.
Right. That's what I mean. Like I don't think it's possible to do everything, right? Like I think you have to choose in the season and from day to day maybe, and from moment to moment, what's going to fall to the bottom. Unfortunately, for a lot of us as women,
I'm falling to the bottom.
We're falling to the bottom, right? But let's even look at it under a microscope, even at work, right? Why are we pushing ourselves in our roles to do 3-4 jobs when they're also not paying us what they should be paying us for 3-4 jobs? We feel the need. I can speak for myself. I get into a role. This is us because we had the same experience with our career taking a step back, right? I literally showed up at my mom's one day crying because I felt like I was not able to be with my children, especially during the time of like I had filed for divorce, right? Like that was very big for me. Like I was going through it, but outside of that, I took a step back. But even in the job that I'm currently at, I find myself a lot of times just doing the most. Like chill out. Doing the most. Why am I the person doing the work, the senior person, the senior person on the account?
The senior person.
Why am I doing all this work, right? And I feel burnt out at work. And it's, listen, people think that if you're working a corporate job, I've had that misconception. I'm going to talk for myself. I've had literally someone basically told me to my face that I don't work hard because I sit at a desk.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut you off right there because I'm going to forget right before. Now I know where the story you're heading to with this. But let's talk about working from home.
Oh, good Lord. Thank God you said it. Okay.
Okay. So let's go reel in that real quick because I want to talk about working from home because the expectation that people have with people working from home is that you can do other things while you're working. Not true.
And that it's not a job.
Right.
Like it doesn't feel like a job.
And working from home is the most mentally draining thing that can ever touch your hands because you are in the four walls. You are not looking at anything else. You are in the house 24/7. And some people like that. That's a homebody thing. I love working from home. Is it tad stressful sometimes because there's other things going on at home? Sure. That's anybody can say that from a working, especially if you're working from home with other people working from home, or you're working from home with little kids, or you're working from home, but the laundry has to be done. The dishes are piled up. There's different things. There's different things going on in your home and you're still working from home. So the expectation is that people say, oh yeah, working from home, you can do these errands, you can do this, but you can't. Because at the end of the day, that's your job. You still have to meet a quota, put in dedication, make sure that you're paying attention. It's not always stars and moons. I tell my husband all the time, I tell Dev all the time, I'm like, you get to step outside, you go to work. You get to see outside and you don't have the kids at that time. Me, I'm working, I'm being present for my job, I'm doing all of this, also while the kids are home. Although my parents watch the kids, they come over, they watch the kids, but they're still there. You know what I'm saying? It's not me getting a break from the house. So
Right.
in some retrospect, you're thinking, what is going on? Like, how are you getting to that point is what I want to say, right? You're working from home, and then you said it yourself a couple of times that your family thinks like, hey, you got all the time in the world. But that's untrue.
I always get the call in the middle of the day. Hey, what are you doing? I'm working. Like, I'm working.
Like, what do you think I'm doing? You think I'm catching up on a
Yeah.
Yellowstone? Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I can't. Look, some people could do it. Some people could operate with the TV in the background. Sometimes you need background noise. That's fine. But I can't stare at the TV and stare at the computer at the same time.
I'm not clicked in. It's just background. Like, that's me. I'm the person that needs background noise to work because I need 3-4 direct. I need, swear to God, undiagnosed. I'm going to go get diagnosed is what is going to be
Me
the.
with you.
Okay. We'll make a double appointment. Maybe we'll film it for a vlog. But I am going to go get diagnosed because honestly, I need distractions to be able to hyper focus on something and be productive. But to your point, like, I mean, we'll circle back to, other people's perception of being at a desk job, but like working from home, I still cannot. People think you have the time and space to get everything done. But I still can't get everything done. Like I said, the dishes are in the sink.
Ring that bell.
The laundry is it's folded, it's sorted, but it's still on the couch.
Oh, girl, that's past me. I'm in a bag. It's in a bag for 2 weeks.
But it's just like, and going back to having a desk job, as it was called, sitting at a desk, it's still hard work. When I finish, I mentally cannot do anything. I'm drained. To be able to navigate all the issues and solutions and work on all the projects that need to be worked on, it's all mental. And once your mental is basically utilized, like all your mental space, what do you have space for after that, right? My mental affects my physical. So if I'm drained mentally, my physical is going to react in the same way. Yes, it's not physically exhausting work, but it's still equally as draining. And I think that was frowned upon, right? Like, oh, I was the breadwinner, right? I was the breadwinner. I was doing the corporate baddie route, right? And I was killing it. I was doing everything that I had to do. But the point of view of like, oh, well, what are you complaining about? Why are you so tired? Why can't you do X, Y, Z? Or why are you looking at reality TV? Because I need mind-numbing TV where I don't have to think.
Not the mind-numbing.
Mind-numbing. Because I don't want to think when I clock out of work, right? But I think we're all in that space where we're really, really challenged to try to do it all, right? Live up to our parents' standards, our mothers, where they were keeping a nice, well-kept home, like it was porcelain all over, right? And also do the corporate thing, work that 9 to 5, make that money, be financially stable, be present for our children, be present for our partner, our significant other, our husbands, even our wives, right? Like we're trying to but at a certain point, if you keep pouring into, and it's so cliche to say, but if you keep pouring into everything, what's left for you, right? What is left for you? Because the common connection there is you, right? You are the common connection. You're the core of it. You're pouring into all these other things. But if no one is pouring back into you, or you're not even pouring back into yourself, then what's going to be left? you'll have nothing to pour into anyone else.
I don't have anything left in me. Guys, you can't see, but I know it's the camera's just looking at Simone, but I'm yawning like crazy. I just yawned like 6 times in a row. But that's because, again, like what you said, right? You put yourself on the back burner, and that's what I've been doing. And I put myself on the back burner. I've only gained 4 hours of sleep this weekend. So when I say that I'm on the back burner right now and I have to prepare my whatnot shipments to be shipped out tomorrow.
Give notice that it's coming late.
It's coming late, guys. I can't. My body is just like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm gonna do it. But
But also, I feel like the system's set up for us to fail in that sense. And I'm saying it, the system is set up because there was a time, and I know you're younger than me, but there was a
say
time.
it again. Softer.
Softer.
Yes. Music to my ears.
I know you came up in the corporate ladder too, but there was a time you go to work, and this is for the younger listeners, but there was a time you go to work, you log on, you do your work, right? And then you log off and you go home. And you don't do work at home.
Yeah, but I think that's what, like, the millennials just, y'all messed us up. We all messed it up for everybody, okay?
Then there's laptops issued, Blackberries issued. Blackberries.
Because we did it to ourselves in some retrospect, right? Because I really need to stop saying retrospect. I said it like 18 times. We did it to ourselves,
Right.
because we wanted that. And then when we got that, we started to work 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and we showed that we could do it. We could be round-the-clock workers and still
Right.
be getting paid the same amount of money.
But I think that maybe we thought, we collectively, I don't know who the we are, but maybe it was like, oh, how do we get more work-life balance? It's not balance. That's the problem. It's
Monday,
all of it.
If you just give me, if they would just switch Monday to Friday work days,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we work Monday. You see, I can't even talk right now. This is crazy. I need sleep. Monday to Thursdays, if they would just give us Monday to Thursday to work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think society would be okay with that.
Yeah.
Right? Because I could slam in 12 hours to a work day and be fine.
Right.
Because I already do that. Right? I was trained to do that from my previous roles, and that's what I did. And when I sat on a leadership team, what I did was I put those hours in to the T, and I did that so that I could climb the ladder. And like I said, when I became a mother, I was like, oh, hell no, this is too... Who does this? I get it. Some people do. But guess what? Those are the people got nannies, and they got chauffeurs, and they have chefs, and they have all of this. And I'm not saying you. I know you're gonna be like, yeah, you're a director. I get it, right? But
I ain't got none of that.
you're
Who got that? I ain't got none of that.
But your aspirations to get there is like, okay, just compensate me for the work I'm doing. I don't care about the title anymore.
Yes.
But, at one point you did. You wanted that title.
Absolutely.
That title, that raise, that promotion. You wanted that. I don't want that. I can't. Not like I don't want that. I should not say that. I do want that. But I want that at my time.
Right.
Right?
The person that wanted that isn't the same person I am now.
Right.
The person that wanted that didn't have children, small children.
And I think there's a difference because people, somebody's probably going to come for me, but people that do not have kids that step up these ladders and do it, they're like, well, we've done it, but you don't have children. You're not raising little people to be the future leaders of this world one day. And when someone tells me, well, you set yourself up for this, you should want more. Yes, I want more. You're always going to want more. You always want to be a corporate baddie, right?
Yeah.
But how can you do that? How can I put a full beat on every morning? Let me tell you how. Tired.
Subscribe and follow for part 2.
Toxicity, drowning out your voice. Talk about your trauma like you have no choice.